Okay, let's head to Patterson Stadium. Essendon haven't beaten the Eagles at their home ground since 2001, but their last 2 trips there against the Dockers have resulted in success. They have something to build on in thrilling circumstances from earlier in the year. Taking up their positions, looking in the battle in the middle, Watson will be such a focus. I've got no doubt the Perth crowd, who is absolutely relentless with visitors.
Well, you know the thing about Jobe, I can't remember anything a coach said to me before I went out, let alone what happened during the week, though.
Thursday night footy on Fox. Let's go.
You're on perfect conditions. It doesn't get any better than this. It's nice weather, no dew on the ground, and no wind at all to speak of tonight. Zaharakis gets it forward. The advantage of playing in frontlands with Hurley. Loves to kick either side, as he showed then. Long ball in, Winderlick there again. Butler did well. Brown through a little bit of traffic, caught in the tackle. Quick kick around the corner. Magnificent stuff. Bombers get their second. Long ball, Winderlick pushed out of position by Dalziel. Almost into the back, Davey spills on his wrong side. Had to straighten up, went with a little left foot poker and did it well.
They just haven't been able to get their best team out there for a period of time, and it's really hurt them this year.
Cox knocked down Melksham on the end of it, intercepted by Kerr. Had a quick shot, it was really well done out of the stoppage by Kerr. Waters, he was undecided. There's the result of that indecision. Crammery now, Kerr, Davey and Howlett all line up. Eventually got rid of it. The umpire gave him a while. 3-on-1 here. Crammery with a pirouette out of trouble. Winderlick on to Dempsey. Driving from 45. Dempsey, really good play, Bombers. Was unable to hang on to the mark. Ball in the Cox direction. Over the back. Went through the toes of Kennedy as well. Carlisle's there left standing. Lacroix swoops on the footy. Left foot around the corner to Darling. He marks. He was going to go too. And he may still play on here. He does immediately. Kick around the body. Gee, the Bombers weren't awake to that and ready. It was always going to happen. And it will go the way of Bell Chambers. Bell Chambers hammers it toward the pot. Ryder's got a bit of a jump at it though. He's got a spring. And he looks up and about tonight, Paddy Ryder.
There's a difference. Just a bit of elevation. Let him use his hang time. And as you said, Bristol, he's right up and about, Paddy Ryder. I think he's been enormous in this game. His hands are sticky. He looks like he's ready to fight.
So right now he's thinking about, what do I do here? Am I going to kick the drop punter or am I going to run around and kick the ball around the corner?
He's a specialist at the one round the corner, Richo.
We've seen a couple of them from him, haven't we?
Have a look at him.
Gone. 15 gone.
He's making up in his own mind, and he does exactly that, and he executes very nicely indeed. That's a man that's 6'6". Little handball back into Lacroix. This is a one-on-one contest in one half of the ground. It's Darling and Hooker. Hooker and Darling. Back inside. We all remember when Buddy sprinted away from Hooker. But Darling was not going to get it done then. The kick was a shocker. Comes to Lacroix. Lacroix into the open goal. As Richo said, Lacroix really starting to find a little bit of form here. Cox is able to get rid of his man, and the umpire said a hold of the arm will go to Cox against Pears.
Are you kidding? What's the replay?
For a 16-point West Coast lead early in the third quarter. Cox needs to be straight. He needs a little bit of right to left, and he is. West Coast by 16. They've kicked the last 4 goals of this game, the West Coast.
Well, they've had 13 of the last 17 scores, BT. It's getting to that time where the Bombers need to do something quickly.
Yep. Your timing was impeccable there, Das. Stanton now long and deep. Merritt was there. Gee, I thought he was being held. Put his head under the footy. Winderlick around the corner, got it to bend the right way. And Winderlick's got 3, and that's the one the Bombers needed.
Well, the way they have handled themselves since has been unbelievable, really.
2-on-1 here. The 2 big boys keep their feet. Crammery and Carlisle wanted it inside. Probably should have given it. The left foot kick around the body with a little banana is still good, and the Bombers get 2 in a row. As Lacroix now on the head of Darling. Schofield once again to the left foot of Priddis along the ground. It's got some wheels. Priddis with an absolute ripper. 3 goals in the quarter to West Coast, 2 to the Bombers.
It's so important. So important, a forward that's prepared to hit up to the logos and give your half back line a get-out kick.
Now, we saw Kennedy earlier in the game not be able to get the journey from a metre or 2 closer. So no stutter in the step there, but this one he's hammered, and he's absolutely got that off the boot magnificently. So some talking, I think the lateral ligament was the early problem with Cramery this year. May have re-injured that Melksham with a beautiful piece of foot candy and then to an open goal square. Was it marked on the line by Watson? It is. Ray Chamberlain pays the mark in the goal square.
The West Coast fans need to have a real good look at themselves. You can hear what's going on here. They've given it to him all night. This man's a champion.
So Watson with a certain goal to get it back to 10 points. Marked right on the line, comes in, kicks the goal, and he looks at the crowd. Jobe Watson then in disbelief, I reckon. Clearance by the Eagles. Lacroix, geez, got better and better as this game has progressed. Red Joe, you pointed out the kick to Kennedy, a little heavy. An opportunity here for West Coast to get another. Really handy position for the West Coast Eagles. They lead it by 17 points here. 12-10-82 to the Bombers, 10-5-65. Waters looking to switch the play here. It's a high ball. I tell you what, Goddard's got to go back and make Smith work. He does. The knockdown to Watson. Could have given it to Davey, but the skipper stuck one through.
Jobe Watson, it's been a massive night for him. 23 disposals, 8 contested possessions, 5 tackles, 2 goals. You reckon that man doesn't stand up under a bit of pressure?
Carlisle, have a look at this, to the run of Goddard. The kick is inch perfect. Oh, Goddard's dropped the mark, so now he has to go. It's Comer and McKenzie. Comer, Soccer, McKenzie went to ground. Now he's got to beat Brown. He beats him as well. Now he's got to pick the footy up. He's got one high. He's caught one high, Comer. And he's won himself a free. Really, really well done.
Jeez, that was great play from Nick Comer.
It's going to be downfield, and it will go to Alwyn Davey. Great effort by Comer. Gives Davey a look from 35 out. He stabbed at that one as well. Bomber fans behind the goals like it. So does he. It's a goal the difference.
Watson, as he always does, when the game's up to be won, he steps up.
2 goals tonight, Watson. One of those coming early in this last quarter. Here comes Cox. Glasses there as well, and a free kick.
You've got to get the runner out.
It'll go to the Bombers.
Paddy Ryder's playing on Dean Cox. It's a Goddard free kick. And
from 45 out, difficult, but certainly by no means impossible. Look at that from Goddard. The Bombers are in front by a point. Looked pretty good, Darling there. Smith gave the handball away. Dalziel back to the left foot of Gaff. Gaff goes back into the danger spot. The crowd on the lead. Marks directly in front, 30 metres out. Here we are at the 21-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Lacroix steps to the plate, kicks the goal. Eagles by a goal. Quickly onto the boot. Got a little one to Myers.
Jeez, that was really smart thinking from Hurley.
On the left boot. Low ball. The lead of Carlisle's taken the mark, but he's right on 50 near the boundary line. Jakey Carlisle. In he comes from 48. High ball. Oh. Gee, that looks good. Gee, that looks good. Scores a level again. He's sent a big ball. Bomber bound there.
Got to lock down on your opponent here. You can't have anybody coming in and punching it into space.
Never had a draw, these 2 teams. Watson. Wonderful little tap to Melksham. Round the corner, he's missed. They're a point in front of the Bombers. What about the flick by Jobe Watson? I think the Bombers are going to win here. It was a beautiful flick by Nat Nui. They're going to run out of time. It's going to be a Bomber victory. Heppell's going to consolidate and kick the goal. Bombers have won right on the siren. A 7-point win to Essendon. gone, but I don't think they've heard it. The umpires have not heard the siren, but the clock, it must be a half a second or so under 1 second to go, because the siren is not officially sounded, even though there is no time on the clock, if that makes sense.
Look at the physical exhaustion from Jobe Watson. He is just absolutely in distress. That's how hard he's worked. He doesn't know that the siren's about to blow. 29 possessions. He's had 7 clearances, 5 tackles, 2 goals. Could not have had a bigger week. Look at James Hird. Is that a smile of satisfaction that you will just enjoy? He can't believe it.